This video will introduce the Cuts and Couplings command, available in vDesign in Revit. It's available on the ribbon. It is these two pipes connected by a coupling with the little knife at the top indicating cutting. And when we open that up, we can see the following dialog appear. So on the left-hand side, we have some options about how to cut the pipe. So we have what the typical pipe length should be, the minimum distance to try to keep from fittings, and then a minimum pipe length as well. On the right, we have two options to cut pipe or to cut all connected pipes. So this will allow you to cut a single pipe or a run of pipe connected by our T-type outlets. Or if you run the cut all connected pipes command, it will traverse all connected pipes and add couplings where it thinks it needs them. This is a multi-purpose command, so at the bottom there's some additional capabilities. We can insert a coupling at a specific point. We can delete pipe and shift all connected elements in a specific direction, and then we can also add couplings to a specific element or to all family or all elements of that family type on a specific run of piping. We'll start by showing the cut pipe command. So we can set our pipe length. So I set it to 23 feet. We can run the cut pipe command, select the pipe we want to cut, and we can see the couplings get cut in here. And then if I look at the pipe objects themselves, you can see they're exactly 23 feet, and then we have the remainder at the end here. So this will transition well into the vList stock listing software in terms of getting accurate pipe lengths in there. As mentioned, if you are using our outlets, which act as T's, these are actually breaking the pipe, so there's multiple different pipes here. You can still run the cut pipe command, just pick one of those connected pipes, and then it will treat those as if they were connected, and this also will transition into the vList software with the appropriate pipe lengths. If you wanted to cut all connected pipes on a system, if I move over here, I have a little sample system with a bunch of pipes connected into each other. We can then run that same cut all pipes command, but we're going to run cut all connected pipes rather than just cut pipe. And then you click any pipe on that, and we'll see the couplings pop in along the mains, along the branch lines, etc. This is a multi-purpose command, so if I go into the section view here, you can see I have a couple samples set up. What we can do is walk through each of these options. So the first one is to break a pipe at a point. So if I do that, I can just click a point on a pipe and it will insert a coupling. If you're using a pipe type that uses flanges to represent the grooved couplings, this is a pretty helpful command because the stock Revit break pipe command will just insert a back-to-back flange, so you'd end up double counting couplings if you're using the Revit schedules, whereas this command will temporarily disable that routing preference and you would only end up with one actual coupling. The next option is to delete pipe. What this allows you to do is delete a section of pipe and then it will shift all connected elements in the direction that you want to go in. So this is an easy way of stacking things like back-to-back fittings, stacking a riser, etc. So in this command, you pick the pipe you want to delete, and whichever side you click on is the way it's going to go. So if I click on the left-hand side, we'll see that the pipe is deleted, and then everything on that other side shifts to the left-hand side. And then again, I'll do that on the bottom here, and this is an easy way of stacking fittings or other back-to-back arrangements. This is also helpful for stacking risers. So as an example here, I could break pipe at point to insert a couple couplings around this butterfly valve, and then I could use the delete pipe command to then shift those couplings up against the butterfly valve as well. Another option here is to use the add couplings to element command. So I have a model J1 alarm check valve up here, so I can run add couplings to element, click that element, and then you'll see the couplings get added once you exit that command. Once you've done this, you can then use the delete pipe capability to again stack those elements on top of each other. And if we were to do a quick double check here, we can see there's only one grooved coupling here, so it does clean up the extra coupling in that scenario. Another option is to use the add couplings to element command, or add couplings to family. So what that will do is add couplings to all of the same family on a connected pipe run. So here, if I wanted to add couplings around all of these butterfly valves, I can use the Add Couplings to Family, click one of them, and then it will add couplings around all of those. And again, you could run it around that model JON alarm check valve, use the delete pipe command, and then again, you can stack things up pretty easily. So that concludes the introduction to the Cuts and Couplings command in Revit. It gives you a lot of different utilities at the bottom here in addition to cutting pipe that allows you to create whatever connection strategy you need, as well as to represent couplings in scenarios where it may not be so straightforward.